Another website? I thought you were leading me out of the internet.
Nice Guy Stan's Twitter page is just a stop along the way.
Twitter, huh? Looks a lot like Facebook.
It's a little bit different, lad. On Twitter, people have followers.
Like in a cult?
Exactly like in a cult.
I could get used to that.
And people send out these little messages called tweets for all their followers to read. Tweets used to be limited to 130 characters, but a while back they doubled it.
Well, that's good. You can't get a whole lot of useful information across in 140 characters.
It looks like Stan agrees with you. He tweeted about it.
So glad they've allowed tweets to be longer. Too often do the shorter tweets lend themselves to unfortunate miscommunications and misunderstandings. We live in an age where subtle nuances can't... Oh my god, this goes on forever. TLDR.
And it looks like Stan follows President Trump.
Trump tweets?
That's what he's most famous for.
So I could tweet at the president.
Well, it's not likely he would read it. But as long as you kept it under a third grade reading level, I suppose it's technically possible.
Hey, real Donald Trump, you're the worst president ever. Can't wait until the American people get to say, you're fired. Tweet. Burn. Get it? Because that's what he used to say on TV?
You may need to up your game a bit, boyo. On the internet, mocking Trump is a cottage industry.
Holy shit, he replied. That's crazy. Isn't it like 3 a.m.?
I guess he's the early worm that catches the tweeting bird.
Nice guy Stan. Don't believe the fake news media. They're harder on me than any other president. Sad. Oh yeah? Well, real Donald Trump, when everything you say is fake and it gets covered in the news, you're gonna wind up with fake news. Although I will admit, the press does make mountains out of a lot of your molehills. Tweet.
Oh no. What have you done, lad?
What?
You just validated the most hated man in America.
No, I didn't. I said everything he says is a lie, while also commenting on the media's tendency to sensationalize things. What's happening here?
What's happening is you're getting ratioed.
Guess it's okay to put immigrant children in cages. Hashtag Stan's molehills. Just your run-of-the-mill GOP corruption. Nothing to see here. Hashtag Stan's molehills.
It looks like your molehills are trending, Stanley.
Just got sideswiped on the freeway, and since I'm a reporter, I'm pretty sure it was caused by Stan's call for violence against journalists? What? Okay, I gotta fix this.
Good luck.
I sincerely apologize to anyone who was offended by my earlier tweet. I think I may have been misunderstood. I was simply saying that there are valid criticisms of both the mainstream media and the current administration. But I also acknowledge and appreciate the efforts of Damn it! How am I supposed to get my point across in a measly 280 characters?
You'll have to break it up into multiple tweets.
Nah, I'll just shorten it. But I also think there are very fine people on both sides. Send.
No!
What now?
You can't say there are very fine people on both sides. Trump used those same words in defense of a neo-Nazi murderer.
But I'm not using them in defense of a murderer.
It doesn't matter, lad. People don't think about what words mean anymore. They just think about whether or not they like the last person who used them. Oh boy, the think pieces are starting to roll in. Here's the root.
Why, Stan's apology is racist.
And Jezebel.
Why, Stan's apology is sexist.
And The Advocate.
Why, Stan's apology is transphobic.
And Fox News.
Why, Stan's apology is perfect. Ah, Fox News is on my side? This is a disaster.
Uh-oh, Stan's employer has finally weighed in.
Stan's comments do not represent our values, and therefore effective immediately he is no longer employed at the Foundation for Free Speech? What? I didn't know Twitter was part of Stan's workplace.
Well, it isn't. But they can fire him for his tweets anyway.
Oh, so we've just empowered corporations to police our personal lives?
Don't be so cynical, boyo. If we can't trust corporations to dispense even-handed justice just because they're worried about how a controversy might affect their bottom line, then who can we trust?
Oh man, I ruined this guy's life.
Looks like Trump's finally replied to your last tweet. He says he's impressed with how you handled this whole Twitter controversy, and is offering Stan a job as his new press secretary.
Oh, so we managed to get Stan another job right away.
Aye, a job I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy. But still.
So everything worked out,